Thank you, members of the fourth estate. Now, today, this morning, my Lord Justice Alfred Mabea has delivered a judgment which has, in other words, given confidence to the international investors, given confidence to our local or our Kenyan economy that we are in a very progressive state, and our economy will be revived in the fullness of time. Now, the dispute involved a Rwandese national in the name of Desire Muhinyunza, who wanted to be defrauded by one Kenyan by the name Kirimi Kome. Now, Kirimi Kome had taken advantage of the immigration status of the Rwandese and wanted to convert the properties of the company, an amount of money amounting to 2.6 million USD, to his own personal earnings. And today, what Justice Alfred Mabea has done, Justice Alfred Mabea has ordered that the company, in the name and style of StayOnline Limited Company, be returned in the hands of this Rwandese national and his nominee by the name of Mr. Ambrose Wamari takes over the directorship of this company, which is going to give confidence in the online marketing, give confidence to our international investors, and ensure that the Kenyan economy revives itself from the attempts that were there to frustrate it. So really, I am here to acknowledge the good work from our Kenyan courts, to give confidence to our local investors that they should know that the Kenyan economy is there and waiting for them. Our Kenyan judiciary, our Kenyan courts are there to protect the investment in this country. So that will be all from me. I'll pave the floor for my senior, Mr. Danstan Omari, to also share more. Thank you.
The Companies Act previously demanded that no foreigner can register a company unless that foreigner has status in this country. Based with that reality, a Rwandese company called StayOnline decided that they need to extend to Kenya, Kenya being the country of choice for East African as the seat of commerce. That the resolution made one Desire come to Kenya, but because of the law, he could not register the company. He had to register through a person who is a Kenyan. That Kenyan, Kome Kirimi, the only input to that company was his national identification card. All the funds, all the technical know-how, all the day-to-day runnings of the company were known by the Rwandese investor. Then, as normal, and this is a wake-up call to everybody in this country, the Kenyan reached a point and said that the company is his. And this is a narrative, how foreigners have lost. We have asked this question, why is Kenya losing direct foreign investment to Tanzania, to Uganda? The reason is simple. When foreigners come here, they register a company by the name, using the name of a Kenyan, the Kenyan swindles them and they disappear. Aggrieved with this, the Kenyan government on the 19th of October 2023 amended the Companies Act and brought in the rules and the law that deals with beneficial ownership. Not only looking at whose birth certificate, whose national identification card was used to register company. So under the law that came into force on 19th of October 2023, our client Desire lodged a complaint to the company's registry. The company registry investigated and reached a conclusion, as seen in the affidavit, that Rwandese was the beneficial owner of the company. We moved to the High Court. And this, for the record purposes, is the first case in the Republic of Kenya where the High Court has been called to determine two issues: who is a registered owner and who is the beneficial owner of the company. So we produced evidence that Rwandese was employed after studying in the US. He worked with a degree in digital sciences, a master's in digital sciences. He was employed in Canada in a fintech company. He took 10 years to conceptualize and develop an infrastructure called a gateway for payment online. After he finished that infrastructure, he went with that infrastructure to Rwanda and registered his company called StayOnline. He partnered with the StayOnline with other companies in Estonia, in Canada, and they started the business. Having succeeded in Rwanda, he came back to Kenya. He registered the company through Kome, who later the court has called, he is a fraudster. Remember very well that Kome has been charged before a criminal court for having defrauded Rwandese. Today, the High Court, this is the third authority worldwide. The first case that has decided beneficial ownership is a case in the UK. The second case that has been used to decide beneficial ownership is an authority from Canada, and those are the two authorities we gave the judge and told the judge, this is the law. And the judge has agreed with us and has restored the company to our client. He has also restored the confidence of very many foreigners, very many investors. This is a company that within 3 months had accumulated over 400 million shillings from scratch. If it is going to run for another 10 years, we'll be talking of trillions of money coming to this country based on this company. This is a company whose projection was by now, it could have employed 500 Kenyans, hustlers. They could have gotten jobs. And we'll be moving very fast to ensure that once the company starts running today or tomorrow, then many Kenyans are going to get a job. We praise the Kenyan judiciary. We praise the development of the law. We praise everything that has happened today.